Have you ever wondered how many sperm cells a man can produce in a day? This isn't just idle curiosity. Understanding sperm production is a crucial part of understanding our own bodies and biology. It's not merely a man's affair, it's a fascinating topic that should interest us all. Our journey begins by delving deep within the male body, where this extraordinary process unfolds. It's a place where cells divide, transform, and eventually take on a mission of paramount importance. Sperm production is a marvel of nature, a testament to the complexity and elegance of life itself. So whether you're a biology buff, a curious mind, or someone just looking to learn something new, this journey is for you. Let's embark on an exploration of the male body, unraveling the mysteries of sperm production and understanding its profound significance. Join us on a journey deep inside the male body to unravel the mysteries of sperm production and its significance. In the male body, sperm production takes place primarily in the testes. These oval-shaped organs, nestled within the scrotum, are the principal architects of male reproductive cells. Now, the testes aren't just a storage place for sperm, they are the factories where sperm production or spermatogenesis happens. Picture the testes as a labyrinth of hundreds of tiny tubes known as seminiferous tubules. These tubules are the stage where the complex drama of sperm production unfolds. It's here that sperm cells begin their extraordinary journey, starting as mere stem cells and growing into full-fledged spermatozoa. Just imagine, within these small coiled tubes, a constant cycle of creation is taking place. It's a process as intricate as it is fascinating, with every detail finely tuned to ensure the production of healthy, viable sperm. So, when we talk about the magic of life, remember where it all begins. Within these tiny tubes, the magic of sperm production known as spermatogenesis occurs. Spermatogenesis is the process by which sperm cells are produced. It's a fascinating journey that begins with spermatogonia, the stem cells that are tucked away in the walls of the seminiferous tubules within the testes. Now, these stem cells are unique. They are diploid, meaning they carry two complete sets of chromosomes. This is where the first stage of spermatogenesis, called mitosis, kicks in. During mitosis, each spermatogonium divides into two cells. One cell remains as a spermatogonium to ensure a continuous supply of stem cells. The other cell, called a primary spermatocyte, moves on to the next stage. The primary spermatocyte then undergoes a process called meiosis. This is a two-part cell division that reduces the chromosome number by half. It's crucial because it ensures that the resulting sperm cells, or gametes, have the correct number of chromosomes for fertilization. In the first round of meiosis, each primary spermatocyte divides into two secondary spermatocytes. These are haploid cells, meaning they contain just one set of chromosomes, but they still have two copies of each chromosome thanks to a process called chromosome duplication that occurs before meiosis. The secondary spermatocytes then undergo the second round of meiosis, dividing into four spermatids. Each spermatid carries a single copy of each chromosome, making them ready to pass on their genetic material to the next generation. But these spermatids are not quite mature sperm cells yet. They undergo a process called spermiogenesis, where they transform from round cells into elongated tadpole-like cells with a head, a midpiece, and a tail. The head contains the genetic material, the midpiece is packed with mitochondria for energy, and the tail serves as a propeller for movement. And voila! What started as a humble spermatogonium has now transformed into a mature sperm cell, ready to embark on a journey to find an egg to fertilize. These cells undergo a complex series of divisions and transformations, eventually giving rise to mature sperm cells. And that, friends, is the incredible process of spermatogenesis. Believe it or not, the male body is a sperm-producing machine. It's a marvel of nature that functions with clockwork precision. The process of spermatogenesis, which we discussed earlier, is constantly at work, producing an astonishing number of sperm cells. So, how many are we talking about? Well, hold on to your hats because the numbers are truly mind-boggling. Each and every day, the male body is capable of producing up to a whopping 300 million sperm cells. Yes, you heard it right, 300 million. To break it down further, that's around 12.5 million sperm cells every single hour. And if we go even deeper, it's about 3,500 sperm cells every single second. That's more than the population of a small town, produced in the blink of an eye. That's a staggering number, equivalent to about 12.5 million sperm per hour, or 3,500 sperm per second. But here's the catch. Newly produced sperm cells aren't ready to swim. They're like newborns, needing time to mature and develop their unique capabilities. This maturation process is a fascinating journey that takes place within the male body, specifically within the seminiferous tubules and the epididymis. When sperm cells first emerge from the complex series of divisions and transformations known as spermatogenesis, they are essentially immobile. They lack the ability to propel themselves forward, which is a crucial skill they will need later on. So how do these sperm cells go from being stationary to being able to swim? It all begins in the seminiferous tubules, the site of their birth. Here the sperm cells start their maturation journey. They gradually develop their characteristic shape: a head, a midpiece, and a long tail. The head contains the genetic material, the midpiece is packed with mitochondria for energy, and the tail, well, that's their propeller. But even with these components, the sperm cells are still not quite ready. They need to undergo further maturation. This is where the epididymis comes into play. The epididymis is a long, coiled tube located on the backside of each testis. It serves as a kind of finishing school for sperm cells where they stay for about 2/3 of their maturation period. Within the epididymis, sperm cells learn to swim. They acquire the ability to move in a forward direction, a skill known as motility. It's a vital skill because sperm cells have a big mission ahead of them. They need to be able to swim up the female reproductive tract in search of an egg to fertilize. During this maturation process, which takes roughly 65 to 75 days, sperm cells are transformed. They grow, develop, and gain new skills. They become ready for their ultimate mission, the fertilization of an egg. In the end, it's an incredible journey of transformation and maturation. During this time, they travel through the seminiferous tubules and eventually reach the epididymis, where they gain motility and maturity. And that's how a sperm cell becomes ready to embark on its journey towards creating life. When a man ejaculates, millions of sperm cells are released into the female reproductive tract. This is the moment when the sperm cells embark on their most crucial journey. It's a race against time, against millions of their own kind, and against various obstacles in their path. The journey begins in the vas deferens, a duct that transports the sperm from the epididymis to the urethra. Along the way, the sperm mix with fluids from the prostate gland and seminal vesicles to form semen. This nutrient-rich fluid provides the perfect environment for the sperm to survive and move. Once they're released, the sperm cells must navigate through the cervix, the uterus, and finally into the fallopian tubes. It's a long and difficult journey, roughly equivalent to scaling Mount Everest for a human. Along the way, many sperm cells will lose their way or succumb to the acidic environment of the female reproductive tract. But the sperm cells are not alone in this journey. They carry with them an arsenal of enzymes that help them break down barriers and navigate through the female reproductive tract. These enzymes are contained within a structure at the head of the sperm cell called the acrosome. When the sperm encounters the egg, the acrosome releases these enzymes, allowing the sperm to penetrate the egg's outer layer. As the sperm cells approach the egg, the race intensifies. Each sperm cell is desperate to be the first to reach the egg and achieve fertilization. However, the egg's outer layer can only be penetrated by one sperm cell. Once a sperm cell has penetrated the egg, changes occur in the egg's outer layer that prevent any other sperm cells from entering. And then, the moment of truth arrives. One lucky sperm cell, the fastest and the most resilient, reaches the egg and achieves fertilization. This marks the beginning of a new life. The sperm cell's genetic material merges with the eggs, creating a single cell with the potential to develop into a fully formed human being. However, only one lucky sperm cell will achieve this feat, marking the beginning of a new life. Understanding sperm production sheds light on the incredible complexity of the male reproductive system. It's a finely tuned biological machine, producing an astonishing 300 million sperm cells daily. This incredible journey begins in the seminiferous tubules, where stem cells undergo a series of transformations to become mature sperm. The process of spermatogenesis is truly remarkable, demonstrating nature's intricate design. But the journey doesn't end there. These newly formed sperm cells aren't ready to swim. They need to mature, a process taking around 65 to 75 days. The epididymis serves as a training ground, preparing these cells for their ultimate mission. Upon their release, they embark on a perilous journey, each racing to fertilize an egg. A testament to the survival of the fittest, only one will succeed, marking the beginning of a new life. So the next time you think about sperm cells, remember the remarkable journey they undertake within the male body. Like, subscribe and join us in exploring the wonders of human biology.